Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today's workshop is going to be on the keys to home ownership. My name is Stuart Wallace. I'm the Business Development Officer here at Interior Federal. Please feel free to take notes if you like, or you'll be able to rewatch this recorded webinar on our website. Please type any questions that you have in the chat box, and I'll answer them the best that I can at the end of the presentation. Today, we're going to be walking through the steps home buyers take from preparing to purchase a home to working with a realtor and a lender, searching for a home, making an offer. And then we'll cover what happens after your offer is accepted in closing day. Throughout, I'll be introducing all the home buying resources available to you here at Interior Federal. The purchase of a home is exciting, but potentially overwhelming time. Real estate is typically the largest and most complex purchase many people make. So you really want to be sure that you're as prepared as possible before you enter the process. And that's what today's webinar is all about. The first step is to gather all your documents and get your finances in order. Here's a list of the typical documents that you'll be required to provide when applying for a mortgage. When gathering funds for your down payment, be prepared to document where the funds have come from and if you're receiving any gift as part of your down payment. Your lender will have specific requirements for documenting those funds. You may also be asked to share proof of your rental payment history, especially if applying for an FHA mortgage. More on that later. The next step is to create a budget. To do this, you track all your outgoing past and future expenses. Be careful to ensure that you've captured all expenses accurately and confirm that you're comfortable with the budget that you've developed. This will be a key step in determining how much money you can truly afford as you start looking for homes. Interior Federal offers a free budgeting tool on our website called Money Management. It consolidates all your financial accounts and can generate a budget based on your spending history. Now it's time to review your credit. Order your free credit reports from all three bureaus on annualcreditreport.com. If you have a negative item on your credit report that are legitimate, those are typically not able to be successfully disputed. You can, however, add a notation to your credit explaining the negative items, especially if there was an emergency or a situation out of your control that led to accounts falling past due. This notation will not impact your credit score or remove the negative item, but it can give some context to the mortgage lender reviewing your credit to take into consideration. Finding out how much money you can borrow before you start searching for a home is an important step. That will save you a lot of time and anguish by getting pre-approved for a mortgage. This step is generally required by most realtors before they're willing to work with you. When searching for a mortgage lender, considering and comparing rates and fees is important. So is finding a lender who will help you find the right mortgage for your needs and your budget. Keep in mind that it's possible to be pre-approved for an amount more than your budget can comfortably afford. For example, property taxes and homeowners insurance, which are typically included in your mortgage payment, are likely to change over time. When figuring out what monthly amount you're comfortable in spending in your budget, be sure there's wiggle room for that payment to increase without causing strain. Interior Federal offers its members mortgage pre-approvals through the Credit Union Mortgage Association. CUMA is a full-service mortgage company, 100% credit union owned and dedicated to serving the credit union community, providing outstanding service competitive interest rates, and unique loan products for credit union members. CUMA is the preferred mortgage partner for more than 90 credit unions nationwide. You'll find CUMA on Interior Federal's website. This is where you'll be able to check rates, access mortgage calculators, and apply for your pre-approval or mortgage. The CUMA loan counselors will help you navigate the mortgage process and recommend the right type of loan that fits your needs and budgets. They'll explore fixed rate mortgages of different terms, adjustable rate loans, specialty loans, whether you qualify for an FHA, a VA, etc. And a lot of times they have first-time buying programs specifically designed for a first-time buyer in mind. Okay, you've laid the groundwork by gathering your documents, creating your budget, and getting pre-approved for mortgage. Now you're ready to start searching for a home. And to do so, you'll want to find a realtor to work with. These individuals will guide you through this large purchase, so you'll want to be sure you trust them and feel comfortable working closely together with them. As you research and interview potential realtors, it's important to make sure they have proper credentials and experience. Of course, reputation is important, and you'll want to be sure that they have the proper expertise to guide you through this process confidently. And you'll want to make sure that they have experience in the real estate market that you're planning to purchase in. Interior Federal has a home buying and selling program on its website called Home Advantage. Home Advantage can help you find a qualified realtor in your market, allows you to access an online listing search tool, and provides you with a cash reward of 20% of the agent's commission. This reward can be credited towards your home closing costs or used towards your moving expenses. Once you've chosen a realtor to work with and have identified the price range that you're comfortable with and have received a pre-approval from a lender, now it's time for the fun part, searching for your home. It's unlikely you'll find the perfect dream home that checks every box on your wish list. So it's important to think about what are non-negotiables and what are nice to have features that you're willing to budge on. They say the three most important factors in real estate are location, location, location. When choosing a location for your new home, here are some of the things you should consider. Neighborhood, school districts, your commute to work, property taxes, and don't forget noise, traffic, and safety. What features of our homes are needs for you and your family? Identify these non-negotiables and share them with your realtor so that they can help you search for homes that meet your needs. Once you find a home that meets your needs, and hopefully many of your wants, it's time to make an offer. Your realtor will guide you through this process. A purchase offer usually includes the following: amount you're willing to pay, contingencies, concessions, dates and deadlines, and the amount of deposit you're willing to put down. Your earnest money deposit indicates to the seller that you are a serious buyer and you plan to move forward with this purchase. This gives them the reason to confidently remove their home from the market. Any earnest money deposit that you put down towards your closing costs or down payment at the time of purchase, reducing the amount of cash you'll need to close. Once you've submitted an offer on a home that you're excited about, hopefully the offer will be accepted by the seller. There may need to be some negotiation, which you'll work with your realtor on. Once your offer is accepted, it's time to provide your lender with the purchase agreement and convert your pre-approval into an actual loan application. Typically, your monthly mortgage payment includes 4 items: principal, interest, as well as real estate taxes and homeowners insurance. While property taxes and homeowners insurance are typically paid out once a year, you can pay towards the annual amount on a monthly basis as part of your mortgage payment. This goes into what's called an escrow account, which your mortgage company will hold onto and then use to pay your property taxes and insurance when they come due. Once a year, your lender will review the escrow account to determine if they're collecting a sufficient amount to ensure that the taxes insurance can be paid on time. They'll send you notification letting you know if your mortgage payment will increase or decrease to maintain future amounts. The mortgage process considers your credit worthiness and the property as collateral for the loan. The lender is required to provide you with a loan estimate within 3 days of your mortgage application. This will provide you with any other unique details or expectations related to the loan. This is a document you'll want to thoroughly review and make sure you understand fully before agreeing to move forward. The next steps include a home inspection and a home appraisal. The home inspection may be a condition of your purchase offer and is recommended. The appraisal will confirm how much money the mortgage lender can extend a loan to you for based on the value of the property. If the appraisal comes in lower than the purchase price, you'll either need to come up with more money to bridge the gap or potentially see if the seller is willing to renegotiate. Once you've gotten through all the paperwork, phone calls, inspection, appraisal, gathered all the money you need, it's time for another exciting part, the closing day. The settlement officer will advise you on the date, time, location, and what you need to bring to closing. This typically includes a valid photo ID for all borrowers and a certified or cashier's check if you're not using a wire transfer for your closing costs and down payment. Usually before closing, your realtor will request a final walkthrough to ensure that the property is still in acceptable condition and that the seller's movers have caused no damage while moving out. After you've signed more paperwork than you could have imagined, handed over a large sum of money, and gotten your keys, congratulations, you're officially a homeowner. The journey doesn't stop with walking in the front door for the first time, however. Before we wrap up together, we want to share with you one more key for successful home ownership beyond closing. The final key to successful homeship is always prioritize your mortgage. A foreclosure can begin as soon as 3 months after falling past due on your mortgage. So make this payment your top financial priority every month. If you're ever concerned about making your mortgage payment on time, reach out to the mortgage company as soon as possible and discuss your options. There may be both short-term and long-term hardship options available, and the sooner you explore them, the better. Should this occur, Interior Federal's partner at Green Path Financial Wellness have housing counselors on staff who can help you understand your options, come up with a plan, and even help you reach out to the mortgage company to take action. GreenPath also offers you free home buying counseling. You can meet with one of GreenPath's certified housing counselors to learn more about the steps involved in home buying process and make sure all your ducks are in a row. Be sure to tell GreenPath that you were referred by Interior Federal in order to receive this one-on-one home buying counseling for free. You can find GreenPath on our website, interiorfcu.org, or by scanning the QR code on the screen. To learn more about any of the topics or services that we covered today, visit our website or contact me directly. Thank you for attending today, and thank you for your loyal membership. That completes today's webinar on keys to home ownership. Now we have time to answer some questions that you might have. So, if you have any questions, please type them in the chat box. Okay, we have a question. What programs do we have for jumbo loans? Well, we work directly with CUMA, Credit Union Mortgage Association, that has a wide variety of loans that they offer. We work with them and refer our members to them. So you'd find this information on our website. Happy to work with you on this by going to Interior Federal FCU, Mortgages, CUMA, and it'll go right to their rate sheets and their product offering. Another question that came up is, can a first-time home buyer also be a fixed rate loan? Yes, they can. Matter of fact, my stepdaughter just bought her very first condo, and she was able to get a 15-year fixed rate loan as her very first mortgage. And another question has come in, and that is, where will we be able to access a recording of this webinar? And the answer to that is, in just a day or so, you'll be able to access this on our website. You'll see mortgages, recorded webinars, and I'm happy to forward that link to you once it's available. That's great. If you have any more questions, please reach out to me, swallace@doifcu.org, or just give us a call at the 800 number and ask for Stuart, and they'll patch you through. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your time. And again, thank you for your loyal membership. Goodbye, everyone.